What's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Bernardell here for another video. Just want to give y'all a brief update on not really my progress, but just really an introduction. I haven't said much of anything on my previous videos, so I just want to talk to you all, let you know my history with this quote-unquote freeform movement. Actually, it's funny, not funny, but it was just that it had a name was sort of funny to me, because I just always called them natural locks, naughty dreads, and then so I just was introduced to this term freeform less than a year ago. So this is actually my third set of natural or freeform locks. I first started my first set of these type of locks, letting them do what they do, don't comb it, just let them form how they form. I'm talking about from a baldy. So this is back in 2000. Before that, I think I started my first set when I was like 15, back in 1993. Twisting them and stuff like that, putting the beeswax in it, putting all types of shit. I even put honey in it, because that's what people said to do to keep them intact, so they would actually lock. The stuff that you learn growing, you just don't know. And so I think my second set was when I got to college back in 95. 96 is when I started them again. And I think I twisted them on my own. I never had somebody else twist them for me, like going to a loctician. It was one of those situations where I started twisting, and then some girls, they would come, they would want to try to finish the job, so they would twist it and whatnot. And so I got into the habit of just keeping them twisted to keep them in place, and twisting them and twisting them and twisting them and twisting them. And eventually, as they grew, they got heavier, but the roots got weaker, so a couple of them fell out. And I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and cut them. And I had this dude in my class. I remember this guy in my class, one of my classes. And it was a political science class. And this guy had like the wildest fro ever. It was just some like real wild shit. I didn't really know what was going on with it, because at the top, it was like loose fro, and on the sides they were sort of locked up. And then around the same time, I met this sister who had her locks were beautiful, thick, healthy looking. And so I asked her, she was a study partner of mine, and so we were working on a project together. And so I asked her, what did you do to get your locks like that? She was like, nothing. I was like, what do you mean nothing? And she was like, I did nothing, I just let it grow. This is what your hair does. And so I put two and two together with the dude that was in my class, and her locks, it was like, oh, this is what I've been doing wrong. Because even when I had them twisted, I still wanted them to be thicker, and I didn't really realize this was the process to grow. Not even saying they're going to grow thicker, because they grow how they grow. You really don't have control of it if you don't maintain it, separate them, or try to cultivate them. So that was when I first realized that, yeah, I don't have to do anything, just to let it do what it's supposed to do. And so it was around that time, maybe a few weeks later, after I had a conversation with her, I stopped cutting my hair. This was 2000. And I grew my first set of natural locks for 3.5 years. I remember it was the night before I bought the Love Below speaker box. The night before it came out, I cut them. And that was back in 03, I'm sorry. Then I started another set in 05, cut them middle of 08, around August of 08. And in 2010, I had my last haircut. And that was last time I had a haircut, so it's been August of 2010 up until right now, which is getting ready to be 26 months. I don't know the exact date, but I know the time of the month, so it's getting ready to be 26 months for me. I'm loving how my hair is, how it feels. Shout out to Cupid Valentino. I have learned a lot from your videos, just on the simple fact of that I don't have to do certain things. I don't have to put the shampoo in the hair. I don't have to condition my hair. I don't have to put oils in my hair. And this was the stuff that I was doing before. So the reason why I cut my hair the last time, because it had this odor that I couldn't get rid of it. And I didn't know what it was. I was washing my hair, putting conditioner, oil, all that stuff. I was doing what I thought I needed to do to keep my hair and my scalp healthy. But it just, that shit didn't come out. And so when I finally cut it, all of my locks, and I felt ashamed, it was bad. All of my locks had this white residue, this film inside of it. And it was just like, I felt disgusting, I felt dirty, like, how the hell did that happen? I'm keeping it clean. So I didn't realize that this stuff it's almost impossible to get out of your hair. And so, um, pardon. So right now, I don't have that problem. They don't smell. They're healthy. I'm pretty sure if I cut them, I won't. But I'm pretty sure if I cut into them, I won't have any film. I do it, wash it a couple times a week, just with the water in the shower. I've done the rosemary rinses with less frequency lately. The last time I did one was Monday morning, but usually it's at least once a week. I used to try to do them like 3 to 4 times a week. Now it's about once a week. It's getting ready to be cold, so I like to do them in the morning so they have enough time to dry. So I'm gonna try to see how this is gonna play out now that the season is getting ready to change. But I don't have to go too far to my job, so if I have to just wrap it up until I get to my job, I may do that. That's about it. I just want y'all to actually hear the voice. I really appreciate all the videos, all the stuff y'all been putting out there. It has been not only inspiring but very, very informative. It's just nice to know that there is a community out there. I live in Durham, North Carolina, the Bull City. It's a lot of people with locks, but it's not that many people here with freeform or natural locks. So when we see each other, it's definitely a head nod. But we rarely have this conversation because who wants to have a random conversation with a stranger about hair, other than, hey man, your locks is looking alright. But you gotta be careful who you say that to. Some people might take it the wrong way. But bottom line is, I'm Mr. Bernanell, just trying to add to the community, add to the movement, and check out the videos. And I'll be checking out y'all's. All right, peace.